everybody. My name is Laura Odegaard. I'm a Norwex Independent Sales Consultant, and today I'm going to be showing you the basics of Norwex, the Safe Haven 5. That means there's 5 products that you could use in your home and ditch all the chemicals. Safe for your family, creating your safe haven. And so I wanted to start out by showing you the power that Norwex has in its cloth. So this is the Enviro cloth, the everything cloth, because you could clean everything in your home with just water. This is our window cloth. So these two go hand in hand. They're like peanut butter and jelly. You use this one wet and you use this one dry to polish any mirrors, anything that you want streak-free, glass, anything like that. So these go really well together. So these come in the Safe Haven 5. We also have our dust mitt that I'm going to show you how that works as well. We have our cleaning paste, which this one is a miracle solution in a jar. Then we have our laundry detergent. So that makes up the Safe Haven 5. And you can either pick from the powdered or from the liquid. Now, what I'm going to show you today is going to kind of blow your mind, because I'm going to show you how you can clean raw chicken just with this cloth. So the reason why our microfiber is so powerful in cleaning is because in order to be considered a microfiber, it needs to be 1/6 the size of a human hair. So just imagine getting one little strand of hair and splitting that in 6 different pieces. That's what contributes to a microfiber. But ours is 1/200th. So again, getting that little strand of hair, 200 pieces this time, and that is what is cleaning that surface, removing all the bacteria, removes up to 99% of the bacteria off of your surface with just water. So you could see how dense this microfiber cloth is, and that's what's cleaning that surface. The other cool thing about our cloths is that it has backlock, and backlock means our antibacterial agent to self-purify the cloth. So therefore you're not getting the mold, the mildew, and the stink that you would normally get from other cloths. So that is also in the cloth. That silver is an antibacterial agent to combat all of that junk. So what I'm going to show you, and I'm going to bring you over here, the side. What I did is I don't know if you can see this very well, but I marked in a square this little area right here that I'm going to be working with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little piece of raw chicken. I'm going to smear it on my counter, just in this area that I put the square. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to test that area. So these little test tubes, we do not get these at Norwex. It's another company that we have to go through to get them. It's called Pro Clean. What it does, it has a little swab in here, and as I swab the area that I'm testing, it shows me if it's contaminated or not. So they actually use these in the restaurants to check how clean a surface is. And then it releases a fluid that combines with what I just picked up to give us a reading. Now, there are several colors on this tube. There's maroon, purple, and gray, and we don't want to see those colors because that means that surface is contaminated. We want to see green for clean. So I just rub that all over on that little cotton swab, and I'm releasing the fluid. And as you can see, it's starting to turn, it turned gray and now it's starting to turn purple. That means that area is contaminated with bacteria, and in this case, the protein of the chicken, which the protein, if you know, has smaller particles than bacteria. So our cloth says it removes up to 99% of the bacteria off of a surface, and we're going to check and see if it can remove the protein of the chicken, because the protein of the chicken has is smaller particles than the bacteria. So all I do is I just fold my cloth in half and then fold it again, so I have fourths here. I use one side of the cloth and I am just going to wipe that off of that surface. And you just saw that I just wiped it with one side. Okay, then I get my other test tube and I'm gonna go ahead and test that area again where I had put that raw chicken, because we wanna see how well this microfiber has cleaned up that surface. Okay, so I put it back in my test tube, I released the fluid, and as you could see, it didn't turn gray, it is a bright green. What that means is it completely cleaned that surface that had the raw chicken beautifully, just with one wipe of that EnviroCloth. Isn't that amazing? So now I know that the surface is clean and I could eat from it. So this is the power that this EnviroCloth has in removing even protein from raw chicken. Okay, so you have those two. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is our dust mitt. So this dust mitt, you put it on like a little mitt. It fits really nice on your hand. What you want to do, the key to this dust mitt, is you want to rub it. Either rub it with your hand or rub it against itself. And this will create a static charge. So when you're trying to clean dust and anything off of a surface, this is what is going to attract to the mitt, is that static charge, and it's going to keep the dust on the mitt. So it's not going to move it around, spread it around, but it's going to keep it on the mitt. So whenever you're done, we do have a silicone brush you could use. You could just rub it to take it off, or you could wash it. But it's also great to have the rubber brush, because then you don't have to wash it every time, and you could just have it in between the washes where you could just continue to use it over and over. So that's our dust mitt. The next thing I'm going to show you is our cleaning paste. Now this cleaning paste, this jar will last you for quite a while. It has lasted a couple years for some people because you don't need to use a lot. You just use a little bit, will go a long way to clean anything off of your surface. And it is kind of like elbow grease in a jar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you with this tile, sorry about that, I'm going to show you how I can clean permanent marker from this tile with my cleaning paste. Now, it does say on the top here that you don't want to use it on wood, because what will happen, it'll strip that finish. You don't want to use it on aluminum or brushed stainless steel. So if it's real stainless steel, that is fine. You could use it on that. But if you're not sure, I always tell people to use it on an area that you're not going to be able to tell very well. So don't use it right away on the surface of the front of whatever you're cleaning, but use it on the bottom or on an area that is not going to make a lot of difference, so you could test it first. But great for grout, great for tile, great for marks on your walls, anything like that. So you can see that I did use the permanent marker here. I wrote the word Norwex, and just by rubbing it, it's not going to come off, right? So what I do is I grab my EnviroCloth. I go ahead and just open the cleaning paste. I'm going to get a little bit on my cloth and I'm going to rub it. It turns into a paste when you get the cloth wet and you rub it inside the little jar here. So that's when it becomes a paste. So you don't need a lot to clean an area off, but I just want you to see how well it just really cleans that permanent marker off of my tile. Pretty amazing, right? So there you go. It cleaned all that off and I'm good to go. And so I just rinse this really well, just as well like with the raw chicken. Rinse it, rub it against itself, wring it, and hang it to dry, because that's when the microsilver is going to get to work in self-purifying the cloth. So you're not having to wash it every time. It's going to save you on laundry. It's going to save you time, and it's going to save you money. So that is the beauty of Norwex. The other product that's in the Safe Haven 5 is our laundry detergent. So eventually you are going to wash your cloths, but we want to wash them with something that doesn't have any chemicals, that's toxin free, and we know that our detergent doesn't have any fillers. So anything that you would find at the store with the other laundry detergents does have fillers, does have optic brighteners, and other stuff that's really bad for your clothes and also bad for the cloth. Because what that does, just think of the cloth as a sponge. It's going to absorb all of that junk that you're putting into that you have in your detergent and putting onto your clothes and your cloth. And what that does is, as we put the clothes on, it gets on our skin, and it takes about 26 seconds for those chemicals to absorb through our skin. And so we definitely don't want that. And we don't want that on the cloth, because then it's not going to perform as well. So you want the best performance possible in cleaning your home. So we have the powdered, if you prefer powdered. This bag does 100 loads of laundry, has instructions on the back on how to use it. I recommend 1 teaspoon of this detergent for a normal size laundry, maybe 2 for a medium to large load. It'll cost you about 15 cents per load is what it will run. And as you can see, this is a detergent that I got at the store. You can see that it's blue with all of those dyes, and who knows what else is in there. This is a pod. As you can see, it looks like dirty water, green dirty water. And then this is our Norwex laundry detergent, the powdered. So you can see it's very clear, it doesn't have anything in that detergent. But if you don't like powdered, you could always use the liquid. This one does 215 loads of laundry. It is 7 times the concentration of a normal laundry detergent, so you don't need a lot. Comes with this little pump. 1 full pump is for a small load of laundry, 2 for medium to large, and 3 for an extra large. So it already measures it for you. You don't have to be measuring it, and really you don't need more than that. It also has instructions on the back, but no fillers, no dyes, no fragrances, nothing that's going to harm your clothes or your cloths. So this one will run you about 13 below cents per load. So really great economically, and really great that you're not having to bring in those chemicals into your home. So what did I show you today? I showed you the Safe Haven 5, which is a great place to start. It gets you started in cleaning your home without any chemicals. I showed you the EnviroCloth that cleaned that raw chicken off of my surface. I showed you the window cloth. Well, actually, I didn't show you the window cloth. I need to do that. And then I showed you the cleaning paste, which is great for any marks on your surfaces. And I showed you the dust mitt. This one, again, you want to rub it before you use it to get all of the dust and all of the junk off of your surface. And then you have your choice of laundry detergent. So you have the powdered or the liquid. So that is the Safe Haven 5. Now what I forgot to show you was the window cloth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some butter, and I'm going to turn my camera over here to my window. And as you can see there, I'm going to smear some butter on my window. Now, how would you take butter off of a window? Well, we just take our trusty EnviroCloth, which is wet, and that is going to get all of the stuff off of the surface first. So that's why we want to use both of these together. And then you take the window cloth, And the window cloth is what's going to get it streak free. So I just come again with the window cloth. I get all of that water off, and I use the window cloth dry. As you could see, it took all of that butter that I had put on my window off. So really amazing, really quick and easy. So if you wanted your kids also to help you clean, they could also do that. So you can see how clean that mirror is. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting and helpful for anybody that's brand new to Norwex, and how you could clean your home really quickly, safely, save time and save money. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Bye.